today's transom day. I've hopefully could be able to put the transom plate in and then fiberglass over the top of it. I had about a day's worth of grinding on the boat. Most of the areas that I needed to be ground down, I've done that. So basically, hopefully I can make some good progress now. As always, there's a few things left to do prior to doing the transom, because whilst it's off, it's easier for me to access it. There's a big hole in the bottom of the boat, which I'll show you in a minute. It's quite windy outside, so hence why I'm doing a bit of filming in here. Let me just take you over here. So these bits are the side piece of wood that I've cut. Basically, would you believe they do fit into the transom of the boat to the side pieces? So what I'm going to have to do with this is seal them first, give them a covering of polyester, let that soak in, of diluted polyester, let it soak in, and then I'll be able to mix a serious amount of polyester putty, and I'll put it in the sides, which I'll show you when I go outside. But when I go outside, hopefully it's going to be probably windy. Here's my transom piece. So just to explain what I'm going to do with this. At this moment in time, you've got two 12mm pieces laminated together with an epoxy centre. When I look at the boat, I have to go outside because otherwise. So when I look at this piece here, this piece, the transom is going to go against it. That piece is therefore going to be about here. And the problem I've got with that, if I don't cover this with a layer of fiberglass before I put it in, then this will, even if I seal it, it'll leave it open for moisture. So that bit there, across here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a coat of fiberglass along here, fill these holes and seal it, and that will be the backing, the back of the transom, as in, sorry, the inward side of the transom. So I'm going to mix up a bit of polyester at the moment, just to soak in. But first, I'm going to recycle my little plastic pot. Which is easy to do. That'll be it. The only bit that I don't normally get is the bit at the edge. Yes, I know they're only £8 pot, sort of £1 pots for 8, but hey. So I think I'm only going to need about a 20 grams. Well, actually, let's do 50. Okay, 50. I'm going to water it down with 10%. Water it down. I'm going to dilute it with styrene 10%. It's running already, but this just 10% styrene just makes it soak in. I could actually do a little bit more, to be honest, probably about 20% if I wanted. Okay, right then. That's 55. I'm going to do a 2% catalyst today, so that must be 1 mil. Give that a mix. Good. Job done. What I'm doing now, cutting out the transom pieces. You can actually see where this transom stuck before. Stuck here. Didn't stick there. I mean, that wasn't even ripped off, otherwise it'd be white. It was all dirty. So yeah, fabulous. So this is the exact size. I just need to be a little bit over. And for every one going up. So, just to give you an idea, this is slightly over here. The top, I'm just going to trim it off anyway. And then again, this bit slightly over as well. So, I'm going to mark this as number 1. I'm going to then do exact same size woven roving. Then the next one, I'm going to do a little bit bigger, a little bit bigger, a little bit bigger, and so it goes. So the reason why I'm doing this as well is because when I'm putting on the different coats, I just actually know this is a guide of where to put the position of the first one. So by the time we get to the other side of the transom, it's going to be matched up. Okay, so I've got my five chop strand matting pieces, and now I need to cut out the woven roving, but the woven roving has got to be the exact size of the said piece that I'm putting on. So this is 1, so the woven roving is the same size as this, so it'll be going on top, and the next one will be, the next chop strand matting number 2 will be slightly overlapping, and so it goes on. But the only problem with this stuff is it's very hard to cut with a standing knife. If you can get the biaxial matting, or cloth rather, because it tends to be stitched, then you don't get this problem. But we shall persevere. What I've done with each one of my rolls, I've numbered them 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll lay them all in order. So now I've got a nice flat, straight. I'm going to risk cutting. Yeah, it's matte, it moves. Oh yes. So I've cut out all my transom pieces now. So chop strand, woven roving, chop strand webbing so it goes up. When I get to the last two layers, I'm only going to do 2 chop strands. Once you put the last coat on, if I wanted a normal finish on the outside, just to leave it sort of this type of finish here, then I would put another coat of that on. But instead, what I'm going to do, I'm going to fair it and smooth it off. So it's easy to do that by putting a couple of or having the last layer of being chop strand basically. So as you can see, going to be an awful lot of layers on that, which is good. So this is my hole in the bottom of the transom, which I said. So what I'm going to do, use one of my lids from a pound shop mixing pots, microwavable pot. I'm going to put a layer of matting over that, put that there, and get something just to hold it on basically. If you remember how I clean my pots out, then that'll peel off nice and easy, leaving that on. And then I've got layers 1, 2, 3 and 4 to go over the top of that. Nice little simple fix. I've ground all this back as well, and the same for these lovely holes in the side here. Now I was actually under the I did actually think whether or not I should just cut that there, make it one big piece, but you know, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. Once I've fixed it all, it's going to be ground in, and painted. So I'll get on with that now. Trans are now dry. These have now dried. And again, I can start putting these in. What I'm going to do first, I'm going to do these holes. Then I'll do this bit, get these filled in. And then I'll get onto the transom. Beautiful. So the inside edge, so the top of the transom will stick on that. I'll give it one last sand with an orbital sander before I sort of put it in, but yeah. A little bit of prep. Right, I've just put the bottom with a jack underneath. Hopefully, yes, nice and easy. So that'll give me a bit of a base for that. And the same with this one. What I've done, I've screwed a plate at the back. And again, cover that with plastic, so when I take these screws out, it'll just peel off. So this particular area hasn't been prepared that well, but needless to say, I'm going in there. So I'm going to do this one in epoxy. Call me old fashioned, but I just think it being at the bottom of the transom, bottom of the hull, in a very important place, I'd rather use the best type of adhesive. Say it's damn good. Okay, 10 hours later.